We're supposed to be recording the podcast. You missed a lot already, but I think we just broke the computer. Here, let me show you. So we're trying to use FL Studio, and everything kind of just like disappeared after I tried to close one thing.
We're not in the usual recording room that we use, so like we can't use GarageBand. I'm just trying to use a different program, and now we broke it. Oh, okay, yeah, close.
Close it? But we just set up everything.
No! I feel like we didn't set up much.
We set up like all the settings and stuff, and now I have to go back and watch the video over.
Wait, just go back. Okay.
FL Studios is really cool. Look, all these buttons now.
You can exit out of there, and then you just drag it after that.
See, Megan knows how to use this more than I do.
And then I don't know what you do with the microphone. The next one's the mixer.
Oh, wait, we went to options first, and then we went to audio settings, and then we went to this thingy, and then we clicked on focus right up, and then after we went to this one? No. This one? No. This one? Yeah.
Yeah, what? I said that.
Sorry. Oh, this is the funny part.
Are they even gonna be able to hear it?
They're not.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
This is the most scuffed episode.
So what happened was that here, if you do you guys want to put on the headphones? Here, put it on. Listen for yourself. Just kidding.
POV, you're the special guest of the Local Iduoits podcast. I think this is gonna be the intro, unless we still record a podcast.
Oh,
but
yeah.
If not, welcome back.
Welcome back to Local Iduoits. I'm Savon, your local audio master.
I'm Megan, your local dumbass. I'm so lost.
Okay, so we're watching a video on how to do this. You know, we had things to talk about, but it's okay. Oh, right now I could hear myself over here, but I think there's like echo or reverb because I sound really. You missed it earlier, but I was hysterically laughing. I think.
So was I.
Yeah.
It was because I think we were trying to record ourselves, and then you ended up recording like like on a sound mixer. You just like record a little bit, and then you can just press a button to keep repeating it, and it just recorded your laugh, I think, and you just had that on repeat.
Oh, really? That's what happened?
That's what I was laughing at, because I could hear you twice, and it was you breathing earlier, and then you right now.
I thought it was just because I kept laughing, and the echo of the laugh just made it funnier. Okay, let's try this.
Hopefully this works. Fuck!
Well, if you want to see what's going on, it says couldn't create the file because it says check no other application is currently using it. Well, FL Studio was like our best chance.
I said we could still use Audacity, and
then we use like the split sound thingy.
What
if we share a mic? You can share a mic.
I feel like we did not still hear from a different microphone. Is it just the fact that like
I can turn it off.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
This will be our shortest podcast.
This will be our shortest episode.
Audacity, and then we're just sharing a microphone.
Yeah, because sharing is caring. This is so unprofessional. I'm excited.
Happy 7th episode.
Sorry. Can you hear from the headphones? Say something.
Yeah, huh.
Oh wait, there's a delay. Never mind, we can't use it. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Say anything.
Okay.
So we're not using
I
headphones?
can't wear headphones.
Are we gonna...
Alright, that's it. Now we're gonna record the episode. Okay. Say bye.
Bye.
Hey guys.
If this goes, if I edit this as planned, we already had the intro.
Yeah.
And a lot of technical difficulties. Do you think, I don't know if I should be speaking louder because we are now using one microphone.
Maybe we should.
Okay.
Everyone's like, oh my god, please, they're already so loud. Because sharing is caring, Megan and I are using one mic so then we can avoid anything where we're in split, like, where Megan's in one ear and I'm in the other. I personally don't like that.
I feel like it would have been fine. This episode's already bad enough.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, because I'm the type of person to use one earbud, so...
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Whenever Megan and I record, I'm usually, like, across the table from her, like,
And now
talking
we
to her,
have to
and
sit
now we
right
have to
next
sit
to
right
her.
next to each other. But yeah, anyways, what's your dumb thing of the week, Megan? What's your dumb thing?
Okay, we're going back to what we're, like, scheduled topics. We're going to talk about the convention. And during the convention, like, when we weren't on shift, I wouldn't say a camera crew, someone with a big camera, a professional camera, and a microphone, like another person with a microphone, came to us and asked, like, oh, can we interview you guys, just, like, a bit about the convention and how you guys, like, your opinions on it? And I don't think I said anything. I think you went straight to, like, okay, sure.
Oh my god. I don't know what came out of me, but I guess I just really wanted to, like, be a spokesperson. They called me a spokesperson.
I think
that really lifted up my ego and confidence.
I feel like, yeah, you were talking the most, so, like, and the best, just professional, I don't know. I was stuttering a lot, and, like, I just felt like I had to get answers out fast, and, like, nothing that I said was, like, fully true, to be honest. They asked us, like, you gave a good answer on, like, why'd you guys, I think the question was, like, why'd you guys come to the convention? Or, like,
yeah,
something along those lines, and you were talking about how we had a booth there, so it was, like, a good opportunity and stuff. And then, they asked us the question of, like, what's your favorite, because the convention was a comic book festival.
See, that was the problem. Everything that had to be there had to do with comic books, and I felt like we were such an outlier.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really have anything that had to do much with, like, comic books. Now, if we were at, like, Teen Anime Fest, right? Like, if we were at, like, an anime convention, and it was, like, the same, like, you know, interviewers and stuff, and they come up to us and they were talking about, like, anime, I feel like I'd be much better in that topic. Comics I don't really read.
I would like to say, as a positive, I think this convention will make me read more, because I did buy a lot of things.
I did buy a book.
And that last one went well, huh?
Well, it's a comic book. It has pictures.
But anyways, to go closer to my dumb thing, it was just my whole performance on the interview. So something they asked us was, like, our favorite comic book. And I don't read comic books, but we all said Marvel. And I've never read a Marvel comic before. And I wish I said Chainsaw Man, because I read that one.
Yeah.
And, like, that was, like, actually true, because I'm enjoying it. And then they asked us, what's your favorite Marvel character? And then you guys said the same, it was Wanda. And then I was like, oh, I think this character's kind of hated on, but I like the Hawk. And I was like, oh shit, that's not his name is Hawkeye. And I was like, the camera, it was right there, and this feels dumb. It wasn't live, but I just felt, I hated every
We were all over
bit
the
of
news. It was all over TV. No, it was a library thing. I don't even know if it's gonna honestly be anywhere, to be honest. Like, what if they probably got multiple people interviewed, and they're probably gonna take the best, and they're probably not gonna take people that talked about Marvel, because it's, like, really repetitive.
Yeah. I think it's funny, though, if, like, after they finish talking to us, I was like, okay, we can cut that out. We can. We don't need theirs.
They're like, okay, we can leave. They're not really.
No. And they went on to a next person. But that was my dumb thing of the week. Thinking back to it, I still hate it.
I mean, after they did a interview with like only the artists and stuff, and Megan was in that, and you did a pretty good job talking there.
I think it's just one of those things you guys are not and maybe I'm just being more strict on myself. So This is basically how I talked in the interview. I think just certain ideas are not coming as clearly as I would like, or as concise. And then also, I'm sure I know everyone stutters or like says but it just felt very prominent during my part, and then I didn't enjoy it, and it just felt like it could be a whole lot better.
Well, you got interviewed, and now you're famous. You're gonna be somewhere. I looked up one thing about the event, and then I went on it was on a news website, local news, and they showed a video of the convention itself, but it was outside, and I was like, oh my god, we could be in the background.
Oh god.
So then I checked, and I thought I saw you because someone had the same top, because you wore that pink sweater thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was you, but I don't think it was. But we were almost on the news. This close.
Thank God.
Thank God.
I mean, I don't know. I think, maybe that would be good I think it would be cool. I'm just thinking about the interview. It's like I really didn't like it, or I really didn't like my performance.
It was a cool experience, though. One of those once in a lifetime.
Also, if I may, what's the right word? I don't know. I don't think boast is the right word. But before that convention, I did say I was worried that we didn't have anything comic book related, and you guys were saying it's fine. It's probably fine. And it's
we did make sales. We did make sales, and I was talking about it with the rest of the group, and I think that. I mean, I don't know. There were other booths that sold different things that didn't really have to do with comic books either. There was a booth that sold stuffed animals, the stuffed animal one with the bunnies. There was another one that sold that one that you bought the sticker from, the Oxalotl one.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't really comic. I mean, I don't know. That one didn't really have a comic book theme. Not every single booth had a comic book theme to it. So I think the one thing that did that sucked was that we were in the middle of a bunch of comic book people.
Oh yeah.
And everyone around us knew each other. They were like, oh my god, I love your work, and oh wow, and then they look at us oh, that's cute.
Okay, I think definitely it's good that we made sales. I think we still made technically profit.
Did you know our booth was right next to a famous writer?
Yeah.
I didn't know that she was famous.
She was just someone who came
I thought, because I saw that, she was supposed to give, tips and stuff and, all that, and I was like, oh, okay.
She had a panel. Yeah.
I thought she was just...
What's her name again? Know. Amy... Shoot. Amy...
True?
No. Yes?
Well, she made some books, and, they were... Oh, look, it's still in the YouTube video.
Keep going.
I don't really have much to say. Oh, it's going to be hard to look her up, though, because... Oh, never mind. She is pretty famous.
Yeah, it's
a comic book author who runs a comic imprint, Alpha Girl Comics, as well as writing comics for other publishers. If you know the books, Poison Ivy,
Cycle of Life and Death, or
Sea Sirens. I saw that a lot on her table.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
But if you're listening to this and you're like, oh my god, I know who that is, oh, you guys are so lucky, then yeah, you guys are...
Kind of wish I bought a book from them, but I did not. Oh well.
Oh well. The covers of I don't know, the Sea Sirens one and is it Sirens? Oh, it is. And the Sky Island, those look so cool.
Yeah.
I like the covers.
Well,
I gotta be closer to the mic.
Just to finish my thought, I was just gonna say that I think the convention wasn't a total flop, but I think it was just obviously areas to be better. And I just think personally for me, I don't fully. I know it's like a positive thing, or just like you don't have to fully follow the market, or just like do what you like. It's just I fully don't. That's too optimistic. I don't know. I feel like you can't just fully go off of like, no, it's fine. Like what we have is still fine. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just being more critical.
No, I mean, you do have a point. Like, obviously, we probably made less than what we expected, probably because of the fact that we didn't have, like...
Like, I guess I'm not a...
We
is it
didn't
American
go
comics?
towards our... I mean, yeah, I guess. American comics.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go for our target audience, but we got lucky that there were people that, like, did recognize stuff, you know?
Yeah. I just also thought it was... personally, for me, I thought it was, like, a little awkward, because some people would ask, like, what do you guys do? And then, or, like, some of them ask... Like I talked to some other booths, and then they came by ours, and then one of them asked me, was like, so do you guys also make your own stories? Obviously going along with the whole...
Oh, people ask that?
One of them asked me that.
Oh.
And I was just like, no, it's just the prints. Not that it's bad, but it's just like, obviously, again, not fully fitting of the convention and the full environment. It's just like, oh, like, you guys, how'd you come here? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's over with, and I'm just thinking, working on improving more of the, hopefully improving more of, personally for me, the what's the word, production, like just making a little bit more, because I only made one thing for this convention, and to try and help with the matching the convention theme. I wish I did more. So I gotta work on that, and then also probably we gotta work on more of our website. Yeah. You don't know if you wanted to say your dumb thing of the week. You.
Oh yeah, I didn't, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, I can go on about my dumb thing of the week. So we went to Popeyes afterwards because it was like a celebratory dinner. Popeyes. And when we went through the drive-thru, and when we went to the drive-thru, I pulled up to the window. When we went to the drive-thru, we pulled up to the window, and I realized that I wasn't close enough to actually get the food. And since there was like a lot of us, there was a lot of food, and I didn't want to like
drop it.
Yeah, or just have trouble like getting it. So then I noticed no one was behind me. So then I was like, oh, what if I just back up and then go back forward again? So then I said to the person at the window, I said, hey, I'm not close enough, so I'm gonna back up and try again. But I don't think they heard me, so then they were like, what? And I didn't want to repeat it again, so I just said, I'll be back. And then I backed up, and then basically disappeared from their site, and then came back forward. And then I did come closer, so I did achieve my goal, but I think I annoyed them. Like, I don't know. So I told this story to somebody who used to work at Wendy's. Shout out to Wendy's employee. You know who you are. Or sorry, ex-employee. But I asked her, I told her about like the story, and then told her how the person was annoyed, and she was talking about how like there's this thing at drive-thrus where they like have a timer for when a car comes in like through the drive-thru, and like they order, and the timer starts when you get to like the place where you order, and then it ends once you like go past like the window to get your food. I don't really understand the purpose for the timer, but I guess it's like so you don't...
Just efficiency? Like you just...
I guess. And I think me doing that thing where I back up and then go back forward messed up the timer in some way. And I asked, would that be annoying? Like, would you be annoyed if I did that, like, at Wendy's, or just like if anyone did that? And she was like, oh, I mean, yeah. Like, she understands the reason why they were annoyed. So now I feel kind of bad because I didn't know this. I kind of thought it was just, like, fine because I could just go back and then go up again. But now, really?
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. Sorry, I'm changing the name of a file while Sabon's talking. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I don't know, I think that's all I have to say about that. I mean... moral of the story, don't back up in the middle of a drive-through.
Treat your fast food workers with respect.
I
feel like,
I didn't mean to be rude. I just didn't want to like go over and explain it again,
right
you know? So that was like the first thing that came into my head, and I realized maybe that sounds like a little bit rude or just like off. I don't know what I could have said.
I don't know. I feel like you
hold
could
on,
just repeat it again.
Like
I think just hold on. I'm gonna come closer. I feel like if you say I'm gonna come closer, that they would have. I feel like they would expect like you need to back up to do that.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I would like to talk about the funny jokes that happened after when we got our food at Popeyes. In the car, like everyone who went to Popeyes.
Sorry, I just remembered.
Was me and Sabon, another person from our team, and my boyfriend. Me and my boyfriend were in the back, and then Sabon and the other person from our team was in the front, and then we were just talking, and then, because I think I was about to mention, like Christmas gifts. I was gonna ask you guys what you wanted, because I'm being that annoying person until everyone tells me what they want. Also, you don't want a lanyard anymore. You didn't tell me what you wanted.
So I thought about that, and I didn't know what to tell you, but I lied. I want a lanyard again.
What the fuck?
I know. I'm like going back and forth. I think I said no originally because I was like, I think I want to get one now, and I don't want to wait until Christmas. But now I'm like, actually, I think I want a lanyard. I just need to buy a key ring now. So, lanyard offer, does it still stand? Because I'm still taking it.
Okay. I mean, sure. I haven't bought it yet. I had options. But anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm not going to show you it. I have a spreadsheet of
like Christmas gifts or like
yeah, for people, and like
oh my
some
God.
of them are like links. Anyways.
That sounds so cool. Can I have access to the spreadsheet?
No.
Like, can you make like a copy and then just take out mine?
Maybe.
Alright, cool.
Anyway, so I was talking about Christmas gifts, and then my boyfriend asked, like, do you remember what I wanted for Christmas? Or, like, and I was just thinking about the stuff, and he wanted, like, these certain shoes, like, it's Kermit themed.
Kermit Adidas shoes.
And then I was like, yeah, Kermit shoes. And then I said head. And then I paused. And because I was like, he was like, I was like, headphones? No, it was like, it's not headphones, headset. But then it was just like, the way the conversation went was like, do you remember what I want for Christmas? Yeah, head. And then I paused. And then he was like laughing. And I was like, what? You wanted like the headphones or headsets? And he was like, but then I understood why that was funny. And then I just laughed for a while.
Yeah.
And then we told the two of you guys up in the front the rest of the story. And it was just basically just like, so no head.
Oh my God.
That was funny. I'm trying to remember what else happened that day.
Like someone donated $1.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there during that shift when that happened at the convention, but and while buying something, someone just donated us extra money.
Oh yeah, let me explain. It was a mom, and I think she was with like a couple kids, and they were we have like pins, and then we have like the prints. So they were taking the pins and looking at them, you know, and like trying to get them, and they were like, oh, I want to buy these, and they're like 50 cents each. And then after the mom was like, okay, you know, and then they started taking the pins and like, you know, putting them in like their bag or whatever, and then the mom got mad saying like, hey, you need to like show them, you know, like the pins before you get them, you know, you gotta show them what you're gonna get, you know. And I said, okay, that'll be $1 because it was 2. And she paid, and then she started asking like questions like, oh, so what are you guys like about, like what are you guys doing, like, oh, did you guys make these, like, oh, these are so cool. Aww. And after she like learned about us, she was just like, here, I want to give you guys another $1. And I was like, oh, do you want to get like more pins? And she was just like, no, you could just take it like as like a donation, da da da. I was like, oh, okay, thank you.
I know.
She was like, yeah, I saw these other booths and they're doing like better than
you. A little help now.
But yeah, that caught me by surprise. So
I think that was really sweet. I didn't know it came from a parent, and that just feels nicer to hear about. I think just because I feel like certain topics, or just like I think the idea of fandoms and getting so interested in like these stories and of like that people just watch and read. I feel like certain parents don't see the appeal. So that was just nice that I don't know. It was nice to see that they understood.
Yeah. I saw one. There was one booth that I want to talk about, the Daily Cloud Comics. Shout out to Daily Cloud Comics.
You can follow them.
Yeah,
so nice.
they're so like, it's so adorable. I love it. It's so amazing. I bought something from them. I forgot what it was. It was
like a print.
Yeah,
like
it was a print.
Small comic strip.
It was like breathe in, breathe out, namaste, and I was like, oh my god.
A little clown.
Yeah, and I liked it. So then I took it. I bought it. They gave me like a little comic book too for free, and then also like a sticker. Gonna put that on my dashboard. Oh, something funny. So I have this like thing with my car where I put stickers on my dashboard, but I only put them if they're free or they're gifts. Like I can't buy stickers to put them on my dashboard. And I went to this one booth and I saw that they had a sticker of like an axolotl, and I said, "Oh, I like that, but I don't want to buy it because I can't put it in my car." So I turned to Megan, and then Megan bought it for me. So now I gotta put it in my car.
I was gonna joke, like, obviously the rule is that, like, it has to be stickers that you don't buy.
Yeah.
Or, like, given to you. That same booth sold a sticker of, like, a naked woman. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna buy the sticker for you, and you put it on your dashboard.
You know, honestly, if you did give me that, I would have to put it on my dashboard.
I'll find a different sticker.
My parents use my car sometimes.
I'll find a different sticker. Oh yeah, so going back a little bit to the parent thing, or another booth that I thought it was really nice. I don't know if they had a name. If they do, I'll probably put it. We'll probably put all this like context in the description and put some stuff up on the screen. But there's this booth, and it was like a mother and a daughter, and I just thought that was so sweet. Because when I first came to them, it was just the mother at the booth, and I was looking at the prints that they sold in like the binder that they had presented, and the mother was like, "Yeah, my daughter drew actually all of those," and I was like, "Wow, you're like working to help your daughter at like," because I think selling art at a convention is very much not a conventional. I don't know if that's right. It's not a typical job, or like
selling at a convention is not a conventional.
I mean, it's not selling art in general or selling art at a convention. It's not a common like source of income. I don't know if that's like if it's just extra money for them, but I think just for a parent to take the time to indulge in that kind of thing, it was just really nice to see. And I'm sure like again like some of the like specifics on like the money and like selling and like product making, like I feel like some adults don't wrap their head around like to do all of this or how it works. So I think it was just really nice to see a mom just kind of support her daughter in like a different type of direction.
Yeah. That was the same thing with like the Cloud comics, because it was like this like it was a kid and it was him and
I think he was an uncle. Yeah. That was so sweet. Sometimes like I think one time we went to his booth and the uncle was getting
like
food, and then we were like talking to the kid like, "Huh, can I buy this one?" And the kid was just talking to us about like, "Yeah, it's just like this much." I was like, "Oh, thank you." Like,
he's doing business all by himself. I hope we didn't scare him, you know? Like what if he was like, "Oh my god, what do I do?" Like because he needed like somebody there with him. But he was honestly pretty good, and I think he was 10.
I didn't know that, but I wouldn't know that. But yeah, that was so sweet. I thought he was just like someone to tag along, but he legitimately worked at the booth.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
To be honest, I'm kind of confused on who actually makes it.
I think it was both of them, because I remember because we asked the kid if like
if he makes it,
if he draws some of it.
Yeah.
And I heard him say he learns from his uncle, or like he did it with his uncle. And
maybe his uncle like helped print and like make sure it was like done like I don't know how to explain.
I still think it was both of them. I talked to the uncle first before talking to the kid.
Oh, okay.
And he was just talking about like, yeah, I think he started like a drawing like last year. So I just think it would be both of them from what we've heard. They also came by the booth. I don't think it wasn't during my shift.
To our booth?
Yeah.
Did they buy stuff?
Yeah.
They
I
did?
don't remember what they bought, but
oh my god, that's so amazing.
wait. Maybe I can check. I'm gonna check the PayPal, and we're gonna guess based on the price.
All right.
But yeah, it was really nice. I think the community there was really sweet, cause like everyone who had a booth, they had a badge, and so when walking around, people would notice that we had the badges, and they're like, oh, so where's your guys' booth, or what do you guys do? And it was just a nice conversation about like, well, we'll check it out later when I'm like not busy over here. And it's just like really sweet. And then when they did come by, I was just like, oh, hi. And then it's like, wow, you guys, like, I love your setup, and like it looks really good.
Oh yeah, people really liked our setup, and we were kind of iffy about it at first.
I'm still iffy about it.
Like during?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the fact that people were talking about it to us, like somebody came up to, I was by myself at one point and at the table before it started, and then another person from a different booth came up, and they were talking about our setup, and they were like, oh, this looks really cool, like I like how you guys presented this, and it's nice how there's like this like little window right here so then we could talk, and then everything else is up here, and like they really liked how it looked. And I was like,
I'll put up a picture of how our booth looked on the screen. But
nice.
To talk about it, it's like we have grids to post the art, and then we just positioned the grids to make it kind of like an archway. We kept comparing it to a drive-through window because the small opening to how we give people the product and the money.
I mean, the opening wasn't that small. It could have been.
I don't think it was that small, but one of the people that like I talked to at another booth that I visited, he had to like kneel down to talk to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like,
man,
oh, my
that
bad.
sucks for tall people.
Also, going back to the Cloud comic, he bought something for, I believe, $8. So whatever was $8 there.
I think I have an idea. Maybe. Actually, no, there's like multiple things. Well, that's nice.
But thank you if he listens to this. What else happened at the convention? I really admired. My bad. I keep hitting the thing under the table. I really admired when I was visiting a bunch of different booths. Obviously, it was a comic book thing. That there are so many artists that like self-publish or made books themselves, and I thought that was just so like, what's the word? Inspiring. Because like obviously to draw for a whole book or like even a short story, that takes a lot. At least for me, I think it takes a lot to just stay focused on one thing, and also if well, it depends if you are just the illustrator or if you're both the illustrator and the writer. That also takes like more thought to do the whole story and plot line. So I thought that was just like really cool, and I bought a lot of short stories from people. Can't wait to read them. I trying to think. I really bought a lot of stuff.
You want to say how much you spent?
I will say I spent more than what we made.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I should say the number now.
No, that not for the public. Not for the public.
Okay. But I think that was funny. I was about to spend more because we had our booth was like indoors. There's more booths outside, and so I was like, oh wait, I haven't bought stuff from outside yet.
There was one booth that was really cool outside. They had that like there was like a little spinny thingy. Did you see that?
Oh no.
Oh.
Dang.
You missed out.
I got free comic books from one of the booths outside. They were just handing out.
Books too.
Do you want to trade? I don't want the Star Wars one.
You got Star Wars?
Yeah, and I don't want it.
I didn't look inside to see what I got.
Well, dang.
I'll check later.
If anything, I just don't want the Star Wars one. I have never got, to be fair, I've never, like, really got invested or took the time to get invested in it. But I just don't want to try now with Star Wars. And, yeah.
I watched one Star Wars movie, and it wasn't that bad. I feel like you should watch it. You should watch it. I mean, it's not like when you watch it, you'll be like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. Who are these people? Like, because it's the first movie, And I think, all you need to do is watch that, and then you're done. Like, that's it. That's all you need to watch. But I think I know the basic plot of that movie. is thanks to Phineas and Ferb, the Star Wars special, because they follow the same thing. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is like when Phineas did that one thing. Like, that was me watching it.
Oh my god, you're the Phineas of...
Yeah. But yeah. People are gonna listen to this and, like, hear us talking about Star Wars, and they're gonna be like...
actually...
actually...
I don't know. I don't know. It's even, like, with Marvel, I haven't been watching the shows, or I guess what people call Phase 4 of Marvel. I haven't been, like, catching up with that, so I think it's just, like, big franchises or just long, developed plots I haven't gotten the time or really felt the energy to get invested in. So yeah, Star Wars, I don't know. They're in space, I guess. But I'm trying to...
I want to mention how that Christmas music is... There was one podcast episode where I said, all right, guys, just you wait. There's going to be Christmas music playing, Christmas decorations up, and guess what? It's starting. It's already starting. I listened to the radio.
Fuck Thanksgiving.
Yeah. No, I said this before, and I'll say it again. I like Thanksgiving. But I went to the radio station the other day, and, you know, like the usual Christmas music radio station. Went on it. I was curious, and I clicked on it, and I heard Mariah Carey. And I was like, oh my god. That's when I knew Christmas music was playing again, and now that's literally what I listened to when I went to school today. It really puts you in a mood. The only problem is that here in Vegas we are still at 70 degrees like weather.
Like sometimes 80.
Yeah, and you know, how am I supposed to feel like it's Christmas when it feels like summerish or spring, you know?
Just sit in front of a fan.
I mean, I can go inside a freezer.
That too.
Yeah. But I'm probably going to regret saying this, but I'm hoping that the weather gets colder. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of done with it being kind of warm, and now I'm kind of ready to go to cold weather, and it's kind of crazy. The weather was like really cold earlier this month, or not this month,
Like
last month.
Oh, yeah.
Like there was a day where it was like super cold, like down to like 50s, but now it's back to 70s, which makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it's really confusing. I don't know. I like don't know how to dress it. Well, I'll dress however, but really just don't know what to expect for the weather.
What?
Oh.
For our current weather forecast, it's currently raining.
Is it really raining?
Oh, what the?
No, it's not raining. It's cloudy.
It changed. It was drizzling, I guess, earlier today, and we missed it. We missed the drizzle.
Oh no.
He sounds so sad.
I mean, maybe I'm sure it'll come up again.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably miss warm weather once it's like maybe late November, December. But right now, I wouldn't mind it being a little bit more colder.
I'm just looking forward for Christmas time. I play Santa. Fuck yeah. I don't know. I really enjoy giving gifts. I don't give birthday gifts, so I enjoy just the moments of like... I'm sure like for some people I won't give gifts for, and we'll just do big events like having dinner and stuff, or doing some experience together, and that'll be nice. But maybe it's just the experience. Like maybe it's the experience of I like shopping, or when I get something, and even though it's not for me, it's like, oh, it's here, something for me. Thank you, Amazon, Jeff Bezos. Yeah. Also looking forward to trying to be strategic when Black Friday and Cyber Monday comes up. Really watching out for that.
Yeah, me too. Probably gonna look for Cyber Monday especially. I do have Prime, like the free one.
Because you're on the student one still.
Yeah, the one that's like the 6-month trial thingy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're
gonna use that to my advantage. Yeah. But it's the only problem is the fact that most items, or not most, like some items don't follow Prime. Like it doesn't matter. Like it'll probably come late anyways, even.
One of those.
Even if you have Prime, because it doesn't go under Prime, so it's like, oh, then it doesn't matter. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I feel like we should wrap this up. Oh my god. Sorry, I got scared. I don't know what.
Don't scare me like
There's
that.
a window. No, there's a window here. And I think now that I think about it, the window's not that high. I think I just saw the top of someone's head just go by and it scared me.
Whoa, wait. Let me. Oh, yeah.
Savon is currently standing at the window. Her head.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody was. Sorry, you can't hear me.
Savon could practically. It's not even that high of a jump, but like her head would go past in the window already.
Oh, I didn't want to. I don't know if I want to say this before because you were in the middle of talking, but somebody passed by in the hallway over there and just poked their head through the window, and I thought they were going to open the door, and I got kind of scared.
This is such a weird episode again, but not for like a funny word. It's just a lot of technical difficulties.
I wonder what the title could be.
I'm sorry?
Question mark?
As a question. That probably doesn't make sense. We'll figure something out, but I think we should wrap up soon or now.
Thanks
for watching and listening, I guess.
Oh,
for this
yeah.
podcast.
We're going to have some. I think there should be video. If that doesn't work out, sorry.
Thanks for still listening.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. No, you got to press the.